morning, children. So again we are continuing the same chapter, sources of finance for a joint stock company, and last class we have done debentures, the meaning, the features of debentures, and the kind of debentures. So kind of debentures we have done in the last class. Now today we are going to do advantages of debentures. So as we know that debenture is an acknowledgement of debt. It is a long-term borrowing. So it's a long-term source of finance. It is a long-term borrowing from the debenture holders. So company has to pay debenture holders a fixed rate of interest. So debenture is a long-term borrowing. So now here advantages of debentures from the viewpoint of debenture holder. So debenture holders are the one who provide long-term finance to the joint stock company. So debenture holders, they provide long-term loan to the company. So debenture holders, they will get a fixed rate of interest from the company, irrespective of profit or loss of the company. So from the point of view of debentures holder, what are the advantages of debentures to the debenture holders? So appeal to the cautious investors. Those investors are the one who invest their money in the company, in the debentures. The investors, they buy the debentures from the company. So they give loan to the company, that means. So these debentures are particularly for those investors, those who do not want to take risk, those who are cautious investors. So for those investors, this debenture is very much suitable for them. So they do not want to take the risk. Those investors who are orthodox, they are very cautious about their investment. They worry about their investment. So they invest. For them, debenture is very suitable for those investors who do not want to take any risk. So this debenture is appealing to those cautious investors. So another is regular return. When the debenture holders, they buy the debenture from the company, they invest the money in the company in the form of debentures. So company will give them interest. So what they will get? Debenture holders, what they will get? They will get interest. They will get the returns because they have invested the money in the company in the form of debentures. They have purchased the debentures. Investors have purchased the debentures from the company. So what do they expect from the company? Company will pay a fixed rate of interest, irrespective of profits or loss of the company. Whether there is a profit or loss of the company has to pay fixed rate of interest to the debenture holders. So that's why regular return. They will get the return regularly. Whatever may be the company, their company may be profit, company may earn a profit, or company may suffer a loss. But for the debenture holders, they will get the returns regularly in the form of interest. So that's why company has to pay the interest to the debenture holders regularly, irrespective of profit or loss. And the safety of investment. Debenture holders are very cautious. They are very orthodox. They are very much worried about their investment. So they are very much cautious about their investment. They want their investment should be safe. So those who want the investment, their capital, the amount they have invested in the company should be safe. It should not go wastage. So this debenture is very suitable for them, because company will return back, repay back, redeem the amount of debentures after the expiry of time, after of the specific period. When the time expired, after the specific period of time mentioned as per the agreement, the company will return back the debentures of the amount of the debenture holders. That's why the money of the investors are safe here, and there, when the debenture are issued, debenture are always issued on the security of the assets, mortgage of assets. So debenture are always issued on the security or the mortgage of the assets. So if the company cannot repay back the debenture holders' money, their money are secured by the assets of the company. So company has to keep the mortgage. When the company issues debenture, company's assets are under mortgage of the debentures when debentures are issued. So in this way, the debenture holders do not have to worry about their repayment or redemption of the capital. So definitely they will get their capital is safe. Definitely they will get their capital back because company's assets are mortgaged. So this is the advantage of debentures from the point of view of debenture holders. Now the advantages of debentures from the point of view of company. So first advantage of debentures from the point of view of company is economical sources. So issuing the debentures is less costly than the issue of shares. The cost of issuing the debentures is less than the cost of issue of debentures. So company finds that the cost of issuing the debenture is less than the cost of issue of the shares. That's why it is economical. So debentures can be sold more easier than the shares. Debentures can be sold in the market easier than the shares, and the brokerage charge on debentures, the commission charges, underwriting commission, brokerage charges, expenses on the issue of debenture is very less than the cost of issued shares. Underwriting commission, cost of issue of debentures, brokerage commission, and any other expenses related to the issue of debentures is very much less than the cost of issue of shares. That's why company can easily sold the debentures faster than the shares, and the cost of issue of debentures are also less than the shares. So that's why company finds it very much economical on the issue of debentures. Next is number 2 is freedom of management. Debentures, when debentures are issued, the debenture holder do not have any rights in the management. The debenture has no right to cast their vote. They do not have, debenture holders do not have any voting right. So company is free from those debenture holders. Company, because debenture holders have no say in the management, no voice in the management, they do not have any voting rights. They do not have any powers in the management, the company. So the management is free from those harassment of the debentures. So it is the benefit for the company that debenture holder, they do not have any voting rights. Therefore, fund can be raised without any diluting or weakening the control of the existing members. That means existing members do not have to become weak. It will not make any. It will after the debenture is issued, it will not affect the existing member. It will not dilute the existing member. They will remain as it is because the new debenture holders do not have any right to say in the management. But if the shares are issued, shares holders, they have the voting right. Then when the shares are issued, it will affect the management. But debenture holder, since they do not carry any voting rights, so they do not have any say in the management. They do not have any voice in the management. They cannot exercise any control in the management. So company is free from this problem. So it is the advantages for the company. So next is trading on equity share. company issue the debentures, company has to pay them a fixed rate of interest. Company also issue the shares, company has to pay dividend. So debentures are borrowed fund, whereas shares are the own fund. So company utilize that is borrowed fund. Company pay the interest. Whatever is the excess, whatever is the profit, that profit belongs to the shareholders in the form of dividend. So the rate of the dividend is fixed. The dividend interest is fixed. The rate of the interest is fixed to the debenture holders. So company pay the fixed rate of interest. Whatever is the excess profit, whatever the surplus profit, that all will be enjoyed by the shareholders. This is known as trading on equity shares. In this way, the earning of the company will increase by utilizing the debentures. As the debenture money are utilized in the company, the shareholders will get more and more dividend. So this is known as trading on equity shares. Company's profit, first a fixed rate of profit is given to the debenture holders, and whatever is the surplus profit, the dividend, it is given to the equity shareholders in the form of dividend. So equity shareholders can enjoy more and more dividend by this. So this is known as trading on equity shares. So flexibility. Flexibility means it can be changed. When the company uses the debenture money, company makes a profit. Afterwards, when company feel that they do not need this debenture, company can repay back, redeem back the debenture money. Debenture holders money can be redeemed back. So to make the capital structure sound, a good capital structure should be good. There should not be over capitalization. When the capital is less, company need further capital. Company can again issue the new debentures to collect the capital. So company can issue the debenture in the market to collect the capital. When there is excess capital, when there is surplus capital, company can repay back the debenture holders money. And when company need a debenture money, additional fund, company can issue the debentures in the market and to bring the additional required capital. So when the company need capital, company issue the debentures. When there is excess of capital, company repay back the debentures. So in this way, the capital structure will be sound. So this is one flexibility. When company need additional capital, company will issue the debenture. When the company find that there is additional excess capital, company will refund the money, redeem the money, repay back the money of debenture holder. So this is known as flexibility. Tax relief. Interest paid on debentures is an expenses and it is deducted from the income tax liability. So tax liability will reduce. The burden of tax liability reduces by the payment of interest on debenture. So interest on debenture is a tax deductible. This is a tax relief. Company find that the income tax less tax burden because the amount has gone to the expenses of debenture, which is tax deductible. So this is the tax relief for the company. So it is advantage for the company. So these are the advantages of debentures from the point of view of the company. Now let's see the drawback, disadvantages, demerit of debentures. Everything has a brighter side as well as the darker side. We have already seen the brighter side of the debentures. Now let's see the darker side, that is drawback, demerit of debentures. So what are the drawback, disadvantages of debentures? So from the viewpoint of company, from the company side, what are the disadvantages of debentures from the viewpoint of company? So number one is permanent burden of interest. As I said before also, company has to pay interest on debentures to the debenture holders irrespective of profit or loss. If there is a loss also, company has to pay the interest. It's a permanent liability of the company. Interest on debenture is a permanent liability of the company. Company has to pay interest to the debenture holder irrespective of profit or loss. Whether company will make a profit or company will suffer a loss, company has to pay fixed rate of interest to the debenture holders. This is the permanent burden for the company. So next one is here reduction in the credit standing. Reduction in the credit standing. Reduction on credit standing. Reduction in credit standing means the credit worthiness of the company will reduce because company has already borrowed from the debenture holders from the market. So now company assets are already under mortgage. So it is difficult for the company to take a loan from the bank. So borrowing from the bank and financial institution, it becomes difficult because the credit worthiness of the company has reduced because of the issue of debentures. So when company issues the debentures, the credit worthiness of the company will reduce because company has already taken a loan from the market. So it is very difficult for the company to take a loan from the bank and any other financial institutions. So this is the drawback of the debentures from the viewpoint of company. So another, we have a charges on asset. Charges on asset. The asset of the company are mortgaged to the debenture holders. When company issues debentures, the assets of the company are mortgaged, secured. So if company cannot pay back the money, the debenture holder will take the assets of the company. So company assets are under mortgage. So if company needs further fund from the bank, company cannot keep the asset in mortgage. So company's assets are already charged, are secured under the issue of debentures. So that's why. So this is the drawback. So debentures are usually issued on mortgage of fixed asset. The company cannot raise fund easily through a debenture unless it has enough asset. If a company do not have enough fixed asset, company cannot issue a debenture also, because debenture has, on the issue of debenture, company has to keep their fixed asset under the mortgage security when the company issues debentures. So if company do not have enough asset, company cannot issue the debenture also. So this is during the period of depression also, the company may not be able to repay the amount of debenture holders, may be added to this asset which may be paralyzed business. So when the company is coming down, the assets are under the mortgage of the debenture holders. So in this way, this is the debenture holder may take the assets of the company if company is not unable to pay the debenture holders, because because the assets, fixed assets of the company are under the mortgage. So this is known as charges on asset. Reduction and dividend. So during the time of low earning, when the company is earning less money, less profit, company has to pay a fixed rate of interest to the debenture holder. First, company has to pay interest on debenture to the debenture holders. Whatever is the amount left after paying the interest on debenture, that is the deductible profit. So in this way, when the company is earning very little of profit, the company may not be able to pay enough dividend to the debenture holders, because amount is going in the form of interest on debentures. The remaining profit is very less. Very less dividend is declared to the shareholders. In this way, the market value of the company may go down. There may be the goodwill. The reputation of the company may go down because company is declaring a very less amount of dividend. Because when the company is earning less profit, major portion of the amount is going to pay the interest on debentures. So very little amount of dividend are issued to the shareholders. So this may result in the decrease in the goodwill of the company. It will decrease the reputation of the company. It will hamper the reputation of the company. So this is the drawback of debentures from the viewpoint of company. Reduction in dividend. So due to the fixed rate of interest payable to the debentures, there is the dividend will be reduced. So this will hamper the reputation of the company. So these are the debentures drawback from the viewpoint of company. Now let's see the drawback from the view of debenture holders. From the viewpoint of debenture holders. Debenture holders. So what are the drawbacks of debentures from the viewpoint of debenture holders? First is, I said before also, there is no voting right. The debenture holders do not have any voting right. They do not have any say in the management. They do not have any voice. They do not have any voice exercise in the management. They do not have any control in the management. So this is the biggest drawback for the debenture holders. They do not have any voting rights. So another is high unit price. So next drawback of the debenture is the per unit value of debenture is very high compared to the shares. The unit price of the debenture is generally higher than the shares. So therefore it is not appealing to the small investors. So these debentures may not be for the small earning group of people. So that's why the small investor may not be able to purchase the debentures. Those whose income is very less, they may not be able to purchase these debentures. So this debenture is only for the higher earning people. So another is unattractive. So these debentures are not that much attractive. Private investors who want high return and appreciation of the capital find debenture unattractive. Those who want to take risk and they want to earn more income and they want the capital to appreciate. They want higher value of higher dividend and capital should increase. Whatever amount they have invested, that should increase. For them, this debentures is not appealing. This debenture is not attractive for them. This debenture is not suitable for those investors who want higher earning in appreciation in the capital. This is unattractive for them. This is not suitable for those investors who want higher income and appreciation in the value of capital. So these debentures are not suitable for them. So these are the debentures drawbacks from the viewpoint of debenture holders. So first is no voting right. Debenture holders do not carry any voting right. They do not have any control in the management of the company. They do not have any voice in the management. They cannot say anything in the management since they do not have any voting right. So next drawback is we have seen the credit standing, the credit worthiness of the company, because they have already taken a loan from the public by issuing the debenture. Debenture is a long-term borrowing. Company has borrowed the money from the public in the form of debentures. So debenture is a long-term borrowing. So in this will make the reduction in the credit worthiness of the company. Now company cannot take more loans from the bank and financial institutions. So this will reduce the credibility of the company because company has already taken the loan from the debenture holders. So this will reduce the credibility of the company. So now company will not get a loan from the bank and any financial institutions. So company's assets are mortgage, charges of assets. So here company's assets are always mortgage secured. The fixed assets, because company should have enough assets at the time of issue of debenture because those assets are under mortgage. Those company who do not have sufficient enough assets, they cannot issue the debentures. Because when at the time of issue of debentures, the fixed asset of the company has to be secured. There is security, has to kept under the security while at the time of issue of debenture. That is mortgage of assets. If company do not have sufficient asset, enough asset, company cannot issue the debentures. And reduction in dividend, company has to pay first interest to the debenture holders. So this will reduce the dividend of the shareholders. So this will reduce the burden, image, reputation of the company in the market due to reduction in the declaration of dividend. So last one we have done that unattractive. These debentures are attractive, appealing only to the higher earning group of people. These debentures are not suitable for small earning people. These debentures are appealing, suitable, attractive for those people whose earning is higher. So these are the drawbacks, disadvantages, shortcomings of debentures. So our next topic is now the difference between the shares and debentures. So let's discuss few difference between the shares and debentures. So I'll say you in a short difference between the what are the difference between the shares and debentures. Shares are the owner of shareholders are the owner of the company. Debenture holders are the creditor of the company. Shareholders, they get the dividend from the company. Debenture holders, they get the interest from the company. Shareholders get profit. Shareholders will get dividend only when the company earns the sufficient profit. But debenture interest is fixed. Debenture has to pay the fixed rate of interest to the debenture holder irrespective of profit. Thus, the value of the share may go high appreciate or it may come down, or the value of the shares may come there may be appreciation in the value of capital, but whereas there is no appreciation of the value of debentures. So the shareholder has a voting right, debenture holder do not have any voting rights. So shares are permanent capital of the company. Debenture holders are not a permanent capital company. It is redeemed back after a specific period of time. So these are the difference between the shares and debentures. As I said, shareholders are the owner of the company. Debenture holders are the loan providers. Dividend is paid to the shareholders only when there is a profit. Interest is paid to the debenture holders irrespective of profit or loss. Whether there is a profit or loss, company has to pay interest on debentures to the debenture holders. Debentures, again shares, they are the capital of the share, the value of the shares may increase, appreciate, but value of debentures always remains same as it is. So the profit declared to the dividend it may increase also, it may be decrease also. It is not fixed. Dividend is not fixed, but whereas the interest paid on debentures is always fixed. So share capital are redeemed at last. On the winding of the company, the shareholders' capital are redeemed at last. But whereas debentures money are redeemed back, they are returned back after the expiry of certain period. So you can say share capital is a permanent capital of the company, but whereas debenture is a long-term borrowed fund. Debenture is a long-term borrowed fund. Can shareholders are the owner of the company, debenture holders are the creditor of the company. They are the loan provider of the company. So these are the drawbacks of the shares and debenture. With this, we finish here the topic debentures. So debenture is completed here.